The United States has had a complex relationship with the natives since its inception. Natives feel the government is not doing enough to compensate them in their own land. Since independence, the United Nations has yet to elect a president of Native American descent. This has caused serious concern among the natives, who feel they are left out in their land. Despite all this alleged political discrimination against the native Alaska tribes and other people of other descent, they have managed to occupy few positions in government. In today's episode of Native Journals, we talked about some Native Americans who have managed to occupy various positions in government in the United States, both present and past, especially in the U.S. Congress. As you watch this video, help us hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bell. Let's begin with Mark Wayne Mullen. Mark Wayne Mullen, who is a Republican, is a U.S. representative who represented Oklahoma's 2nd District. Mullen was born and now resides in Westville, Oklahoma, on the original allotment property granted by his Cherokee family. Oklahoma State University Institute of Technology awarded him an Applied Science in Construction Technology degree. Currently, Mullen is holding the position of co-chair for the House Energy Action Team, also known as HEAT. American politician and businessman Mark Wayne Mullen was born on July 26, 1977, and has represented Oklahoma as a junior U.S. Senator since 2023. He was chosen to fill Jim Inhofe's term in 2022 at a special election as a member of the Republican Party. Since Ben Nighthorse Campbell departed from the Senate in 2025, Mullen is the first senator of Native American descent. Robert Latham Owen, the first Cherokee Nation person elected to the Senate, retired in 1925, making him the second in his class to be elected. From 2013 to 2023, Mullen represented Oklahoma's 2nd Congressional District in the U.S. Congress before winning a Senate seat. Tona de Sanchez Tovna. De Sanchez is a dedicated American politician, presently contributing her leadership as an Oregon House of Representatives member. Serving the 43rd District, which encompasses parts of north-central Portland, Sanchez has emerged as a steadfast advocate for her constituents. In her political career, Sanchez has displayed a commitment to addressing the diverse needs of her community. As a representative of the 43rd District, she navigates the intricacies of policy-making to ensure the voices of her constituents are heard and their concerns addressed. Sanchez's approach to governance is marked by a balance of community engagement and legislative expertise, reflecting her deep understanding of the issues facing north-central Portland. Her role in the Oregon House of Representatives signifies a dedication to public service as she works to create positive change and enhance the quality of life for those she represents. Tona de Sanchez's political journey is characterized by a genuine commitment to the betterment of her district and a passion for making a lasting impact in Oregon. Kaeali Ikaele lives in Hilo, Hawaii, which is his hometown. Following his father's passing in February 2016, Governor David Ige nominated Kaeali to the Hawaii State Senate. He is the current chairman of the Senate Committee on Water and Land, as well as the majority floor leader of the Hawaii State Senate. He graduated from the University of Hawaii at Manoa with a B.S. in education. Tom Cole, a Republican, represents Oklahoma's 4th District in the United States and is a member of the Chickasaw Nation, a federally recognized tribe in Oklahoma. Born in Shreveport, Louisiana, he holds degrees from Grinnell College, Yale University, and the University of Oklahoma. Before his political career, he worked as a lecturer in history and politics in higher education. Cole, an Oklahoma native, is in his 8th year of service in the House of Representatives. Making the most of his position as state chairman of the Oklahoma Republican Party, and a member of the influential House Appropriations Committee. Cole has done well. Sharice Davids, Representative Sharice Davids, is a member of the Ho-Chunk Nation and hails from Kansas. She is likewise a U.S. lawyer and a previous blended military craftsman, and she has addressed Kansas' 3rd legislative locale in the House, starting around 2019. Chosen in 2018, Davids became the primary leftist chosen to address a Kansas legislative region in 10 years. Davids is the first transparently LGBTQIA+ local American chosen to Congress, the primary straightforwardly lesbian individual chosen to Congress from Kansas, and one of the main local American ladies chosen for Congress, close to Secretary Haaland. Before campaigning for office, Davids competed in MMR. She went for a definite warrior, yet didn't make it onto the show, driving her to move her concentration away from MMA to venture to every part of the U.S. and live on local American reservations, to work with the networks on financial and local area improvement programs. Mai Pehlakai, a distinguished American politician, Navajo elder, jewelry maker, and weaver, stands as a multifaceted figure contributing to the rich history of Arizona's political and cultural landscape. As a Democratic member of the Arizona House of Representatives, she was elected in 2022 to represent District 6, bringing her unique blend of traditional wisdom and contemporary political understanding to the forefront. Beyond her political endeavors, Mai Pehlakai is renowned for her cultural contributions as a Navajo elder, jewelry artisan, and weaver. Her commitment to preserving and sharing the traditions of her Navajo heritage extends beyond legislative chambers, creating a bridge between the past and present. Of note, Pehlakai is the mother of former state Senator Jemiskita Pehlakai, exemplifying a commitment to public service that spans generations within her family. Mai Pehlakai's presence in both political and cultural spheres reflects a dedication to the holistic well-being of her community, embodying a harmonious integration of contemporary governance. Brian Todd Newland, an accomplished Native American attorney and tribal leader, currently holds the esteemed position of Assistant Secretary of the Interior for Indian Affairs. In this influential role, Newland plays a pivotal role in shaping and implementing policies that directly impact Native American communities nationwide. A proud member of the Bay Mills Indian community, Newland's Anishinaabe heritage informs his work and deepens his commitment to advancing the rights and well-being of Indigenous peoples. Prior to his federal appointment, Newland served as the president of the Bay Mills Indian community and as chief judge of the Bay Mills Tribal Court, showcasing his dedication to justice and tribal governance. As the Assistant Secretary of the Interior for Indian Affairs, Brian Todd Newland brings a wealth of legal expertise and a first-hand understanding of the challenges faced by Native American nations. His leadership is marked by a vision for tribal sovereignty, economic empowerment, and the preservation of Indigenous cultures, making him a key figure in the ongoing efforts to address the unique needs and aspirations of Native American communities. In the United States, Representative Yvette Harrell is from the Cherokee Country. She worked as a real estate agent before running for office. From 2021-23, she addressed New Mexico's biggest legislative region in the place of agents. Harrell has stamped many firsts. She is the primary conservative local lady chosen for Congress, the principal Cherokee lady, the third local American lady, and the second local lady from New Mexico chosen for the House. While in office, she was the main conservative individual in New Mexico's legislative appointment. During her time in the House, she was on the Board on Regular Assets and the Council on Oversight and Change. On Regular Assets, Harrell served on the Public Parks, Timberlands, and Public Terrain Subcommittee, and as a bad habit, positioning individual on the Energy and Minerals Advancement Subcommittee. Oversight. She served on both the Climate and Government Activities Subcommittees. Harrell was likewise an individual from the Moderate House Opportunity Council and Conservative Review Board of Trustees. Paulette Jordan, born on December 7, 1979, greatly impacted Idaho's political landscape. A dedicated American politician and member of the Idaho Democratic Party, Jordan served in the Idaho House of Representatives from December 1, 2014 to February 14. During her final term, she stood as the lone Democrat representing North Idaho in the state legislature, showcasing her resilience and commitment to her constituents. Before her state-level service, Jordan brought her leadership to the Coeur d'Alene Tribal Council, the sovereign government of her tribe. Her experience on the Tribal Council deepened her understanding of governance and community dynamics. In 2018, Jordan made history as the Democratic nominee for governor of Idaho, challenging Lieutenant Governor Brad Little. Undeterred by challenges, she continued her political journey in 2020, securing the Democratic nomination for the United States Senate, although she ultimately faced defeat against incumbent Republican Jim Risch. Paulette Jordan's political journey reflects a steadfast dedication to public service and persistent advocacy for the diverse voices in Idaho's political landscape. Jenny Hovland, a member of the Santee Dakota Sioux tribe, stands as a prominent figure in American government service. Currently serving as the vice chair of the National Indian Gaming Commission, Hovland plays a key role in regulating and overseeing tribal gaming activities, contributing to the economic development of Native American communities. In addition to her responsibilities with the National Indian Gaming Commission, Hovland holds the position of Director of the Office of Self-Regulation, showcasing her commitment to ensuring fair practices and compliance within tribal regulatory frameworks. Her extensive experience in advocating for Native American interests includes serving as the Commissioner for the Administration for Native Americans and Deputy Assistant Secretary for Native American Affairs. In these roles, Hovland demonstrated her dedication to addressing the unique challenges Indigenous communities face, working towards empowering and improving the lives of Native Americans across the nation. Jenny Hovland's multifaceted contributions underscore her as a trailblazer in advancing Native American rights and self-determination. James C. Ramos, born on January 29, 1967, is a trailblazing American politician currently making a significant impact in the California State Assembly. As a Democrat, he proudly represents the 45th Assembly District, encompassing diverse areas such as Muskogee, Highland, Fontana, Redlands, Mentone, and the city of San Bernardino in San Bernardino County. Before ascending to the State Assembly, Ramos demonstrated his commitment to public service on the San Bernardino County Board of Supervisors and as a trustee on the San Bernardino Community College District Board of Trustees. His extensive experience in local governance laid the foundation for his subsequent election to the State Assembly in November 2018. James C. Ramos made history as the first Native American elected to the California State Assembly and the first Native Californian to serve in the state legislature. His presence signifies a landmark achievement, bringing a diverse and historically underrepresented perspective to the forefront of state politics. Ramos' dedication to his community and trailblazing achievements establish him as a transformative force in California politics. Rhett Dawn Foster, a notable American politician, currently serves as a member of the South Dakota Senate from the 27th District. This region spans the Pine Ridge Reservation and includes Bennett, Aiken, Jackson, Pennington, and Oglala Lakota counties. Elected in November 2018, Foster officially assumed office on January 8, 2019, and remains the incumbent dedicated to representing the diverse interests of her constituents. Foster's political career is defined by her commitment to public service and her deep ancestral roots. As a Pine Ridge Reservation and Oglala Lakota County's representative, her advocacy extends beyond legislative chambers, embodying the voices and concerns of the Indigenous communities she served. Red Dawn Foster's tenure in the South Dakota Senate is marked by a harmonious blend of cultural understanding and political acumen, fostering inclusive representation and addressing the unique needs of her constituents. Stephanie Bias is of Chickasaw ancestry. She is the first transparently transsexual individual to serve in a lawmaking body and the principal transsexual local American individual chosen to office in America. Before campaigning for office, Byers was an instructor. With 2 degrees in music, Byers studied at Wichita North Secondary School for a considerable length of time before resigning in 2019. She has spoken at rallies on the steps of the Kansas state capitol and presented to several local community organizations, as well as to the faculties and student bodies of public schools since coming out publicly as a transgender woman. Byers filled in as the correspondence's chief for Wichita Pride, a neighborhood association that has Wichita's nearby LGBTQIA+ pride occasions, and has upheld various other neighborhood Wichita philanthropies. Peterson Tsar, an esteemed American politician, left an indelible mark as a dedicated leader within the Navajo Nation. Serving from 1983 to 1987 as the chairman, and later as the first president following a 1991 restructuring, Tsar played a pivotal role in shaping the destiny of the Navajo people. His tenure marked a period of significant governance evolution, showcasing his commitment to progress and effective leadership. After his political career, Tsar continued to contribute his expertise, joining Arizona State University as a special advisor to the president on American Indian affairs. In this capacity, he bridged academia and Indigenous issues, fostering understanding and collaboration. Beyond academia, Tsar extended his influence by consulting with companies eager to engage with the Navajo Nation, demonstrating a keen focus on economic development and partnership. Peterson Tsar's legacy resonates not only through his political leadership, but also in his commitment to education, cultural preservation, and economic advancement for the Navajo Nation. His multifaceted contributions stand as a testament to a life devoted to the betterment of his community. Afi Ellis stands as a trailblazing American politician, bringing her leadership to the Wyoming Senate from the 8th District as a proud member of the Republican Party. Her notable achievement goes beyond political affiliations. Afi Ellis holds the distinction of being the first Native American to serve in the Wyoming Senate. A member of the Navajo Nation, Ellis has not only broken barriers, but also brought a unique and valuable perspective to the legislative landscape. Her commitment to public service is evident in her role within the Wyoming Senate, where she works tirelessly to address the needs of her constituents. Ellis' background as a member of the Navajo Nation underscores her dedication to representing diverse voices and advocating for the issues that matter to both her community and the state at large. In a political arena often marked by historic firsts, Afi Ellis stands out as a pioneer, setting a precedent for inclusive representation in Wyoming's political history. Angela Romero, an esteemed American politician, currently holds the significant position of Democratic leader in the Utah House of Representatives, representing the 25th District since January 1st, 2023. Her journey in public service began earlier, when prior to redistricting, she ardently represented the 26th District starting January 1st, 2013. Romero's leadership has been marked by a steadfast commitment to the people she serves, advocating for their needs and concerns. As the Democratic leader, she plays a pivotal role in shaping legislative decisions in Utah, bringing her wealth of experience to the forefront. Beyond her political roles, Angela Romero has been a dedicated advocate for her community, striving to create positive change. Her tenure in the Utah House of Representatives reflects not only her adaptability to changing districts, but also her unwavering dedication to public service, making a lasting impact on the constituents she represents. Deb Haaland, Secretary. Deb Haaland is of Laguna Pueblo ancestry. She became the 54th Secretary of the Interior of the United States in 2021. Peggy Flanagan is the 50th Lieutenant Governor of Minnesota. She is a member of the White Earth Nation and serves as the governor. Flanagan has been engaged with legislative issues since school, having worked for the mission of previous Congressperson Paul Wellstone. In the long run, she turned into a coordinator for the Metropolitan Native American People Group. She worked as a liaison between Native American families and the Minneapolis public school system for the Minnesota Council of Churches after college. In 2004, when she originally campaigned for an elective position, Flanagan won a seat on the leading group of Minneapolis state-funded schools. Flanagan was chosen Lieutenant Lit Representative on November 6, 2018, making her the second local American lady to be chosen for statewide chief office in U.S. history, after Denise Juneau. She recently secured a $1.30 million investment to teach K-12 students the full true history of Minnesota's Indigenous people, firmly believing that if we can see it, we can be it. She was also the first Indigenous person to hold the positions of Secretary and Cabinet member. She officially filled in as the principal executive chosen for the Laguna Improvement Organization Directorate, a Laguna-possessed business made to reinforce the Laguna People Group and its economy. She was likewise the seat of the New Mexico leftist faction from 2015 to 2017, and a U.S. delegate for New Mexico's first legislative locale from 2019 to 2019 to 2021, making her one of the very first local American ladies chosen for Congress. Before campaigning for office, Secretary Haaland began a salsa organization to help herself and her little girl. She had to rely on friends for shelter and food stamps, at times because she did not earn enough money to pay for a home. Haaland's way of choosing office is verification that the individual is political. In total, the United States has had 10 senators and 46 members of the House of Representatives who were Native Americans, as well as several other politicians holding different positions at both the local, state, and federal level. This goes to show that Native Americans have also been involved actively in the governance of the United States. Contrary to what the rumor says, Native Americans in the United States currently only represent about 1% of the country's population. So for those figures, it's not actually bad. And the United States has had 3 vice presidents in the past who were of Native American descent: Charles Curtis, Nelson Rockefeller, and Walter Mondale. And with that, we conclude today's episode of Native Journals. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more informative videos. See you in our next video.